Hello everyone, this is Hamsika. Welcome to Around the Galaxy podcast, where we discuss all things pageantry with the Galaxy girls from Australia Galaxy Pageant. Today we have two wonderful women who are ready to share about their experience so far with the preparation phase, their platforms, their value systems, and what they want to gain out of this whole experience. So let's get started. All right, so we have Meaghan and Nilu over here with us today. So welcome, ladies. How are you both doing?
We are
Great.
good. Thank you
That's
so much
all.
for having here.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. So, Meaghan, is this your first Australia Galaxy pageant experience?
That's
My
right.
first,
Yes, it's Australia
yeah,
Galaxy Pageant. Yeah, it's my first experience for Galaxy. Yes.
Awesome. What about you, Meaghan?
very first pageant experience ever. This is awesome.
I was there in 2023, same place. It was my very first experience. So I had excitement, nerves, everything. So didn't know what was happening. So that's wonderful to know. Okay, so we will kickstart with a little bit of introduction. So Nilu, can I please ask you to introduce yourself and as well your platform, please?
Yeah. Okay. My name is Nilu Puli, but the calling name is Nilu. I'm from Ballarat, Victoria. I'm a mother of twins. My twins are 5 years old now. I have a beautiful family. My husband is a GP, and I'm an MBA graduate from Victoria University, specialized in finance. In addition to that, originally I'm from Sri Lanka, and my pageant platform is developed naturally, actually, because I'm one of the survivor from the postpartum depression and anxiety. So after that, I have a genuine passion to help new mothers and families who are struggling with postpartum depression and anxiety. So due to that, I think 2.5 years back, I started my campaign, that means raising awareness of postpartum depression and anxiety. So after that, those days I didn't have a Instagram. At least I don't know much about the social media. So what I did was, I partnered with one of the non-profit organization in Australia called Gidget Foundation. So I partnered with them. I published my own postpartum journey and healing process with them. That's as a first step I did that. So after that, I participated several radio interviews and I got so many opportunities. So the after like 6 months, I started my empowering mothers campaign, because most of the people wanted me to start something like that just to serve the mothers. So exactly right, 2023, mid 2023, I guess it's 2 years ago, I started my Empowering Mothers campaign. So after that, I created 25 ways of methods to support mothers. That means I'm not a psychologist or a medical professional, so I don't have a medical backgrounds. I'm telling everything for my listeners. I'm telling everything my own personal experience and my deep research. So I created 25 ways of methods to support new mothers. In addition to that, I created unique hashtag called Stand By a Mom. That hashtag is created by me. So these days I'm doing video series about 25 ways of methods, how to apply it to the practical life. That means anyone can try these methods. You don't want to be a mother to try this method, because anyone can help new mothers using these methods. That is my main mission. um, and I recently started Empowering Mothers podcast, because I believe that if anyone can share their lived experiences and their true experiences, it's more powerful than giving advices. As a summary, that's my platform. Yes.
Wonderful. That is so powerful, actually. So kudos to you for actually starting that one, because using your experience to empower others is something that I find it very powerful, and not everybody will be actually able to do it. So kudos to you on that one.
Yeah, thank you.
So well done. So
Yeah.
amazing.
Megan, could I
Thank you.
introduce yourself and your platform, please?
Um, I'm Megan Hayward. I am from Brisbane, Queensland. I am a mother of one beautiful, beautiful little girl. She is absolutely my world. She's 2 years old. So my platform is eating disorder awareness. So if I do get a bit emotional, I was just diagnosed with binge eating disorder about 2 weeks ago. I've been struggling with this since I was about 15, so I'm now 22, so it's a bit of a long time. I've always had that issue with the food, and it's never been my forte. So about my platform is that I want to make it fully aware to anyone, not just girls and women, just anyone in the world, that there is plenty of help available, and it's never too late to start to get the help. And what else? My experience so far has not been easy. I've been going to doctors my entire life since I was 15, and no one seemed to actually care. That's what I've got to say, and I've always been shoved off to the next person. And finally now, 2 weeks ago, I was finally diagnosed with it, and she's actually finally taken me serious that I needed actual professional help and to see people that actually care about what I've got to say.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, my heart is shaking right now.
Yeah, me too.
Honestly, you know what? As I said, someone who is using their lived experiences to empower others, it is not an easy thing, and you should be so proud of yourself for actually doing this. You know how many people actually look up to you because you have owned your story, you are sharing it to the world because you want to help others. You didn't get the help that you needed, but you want to make sure others are, you're there for others to get their help done. So you are actually a queen already. You should be proud of yourself. Made my heart melt. I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll give you a big bear hug. That's absolutely so sweet. So if I have to ask the both of you, as I said, sharing lived experience is actually not easy at all. So when you both actually decided to do this, and also when for the very first time when you actually kind of shared your lived experience with someone, how was the reaction? Nilu, I'll start with you.
Reactions from the others?
Yeah, reaction from others.
Yeah, actually, I told you earlier also, originally I'm from Sri Lanka. So, we have extremely cultural backgrounds from the South Asian countries. So it was not easy because initially I was hiding from others because I was struggling from postpartum depression and anxiety. I never wanted to tell my feelings to others, but luckily my husband is a doctor. He recognized my condition and he referred me to a psychologist. Because of our cultural barriers and extreme cultural traditional myths, we don't want to talk about our feelings with others. Most of the women, most of the mothers, they don't want to talk about their feelings in front of the others because initially I struggled a lot before talking to public. So anyway, I got some courage to publish my story with as a first step, I published my story with Gidget Foundation. So I published my story. Then after that, I shared everything to my personal social media pages. I didn't get good responses from most of the people. So some there are some criticism as went or. The some people they take it as a positive. Some commented like it's a good way you have taken a good forward step to motivate the society, something like that. So it was not easily actually. It's depend on the person to person. Majority of the people from surrounding me, I didn't get good responses, honestly. Yes.
I can totally relate on that. So I come from India as well. So we have a lot
Yeah.
of stigma around all these topics. So it's not easy to discuss as
Yeah.
well. And we can't really expect much of a support. So, but you still went ahead to do whatever you had to do, and look at you now. So, Meaghan, how was the reaction when you like shared it for the first time?
So as soon as I walked out of that doctor's office, I called my partner up straight away. He was the first person I called, and he was the most absolutely supportive person I could ever thank. He's been supportive this entire journey. We've known each other since we were little kids, so. So he was the first person that I told, the first person I let know as soon as possible. And then the next person I actually told was my pageant coach. And she and I were both like, I had a similar idea that we actually shared on social media. So that was when I first did it the day of that I got diagnosed, which is, it takes a lot to do that the day of.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to need weeks. I only needed a few hours. And then I came up with just saying, I need to do this. I need to post it day of. And it's out there now. And I've had good reactions, and I've had some people who are a little bit selfish. Unfortunately, I still haven't told my parents because I am terrified to tell them. They won't be mad or anything. I'm just terrified. And same goes with my siblings. I'm terrified to tell them as well. But I've had a couple of people who are a bit selfish and made it about them. And that hit a sore spot for me. And I'm like, I need any support right now. Can I have a little bit of support, please? That's all I was thinking. But most of the reactions I've received have actually been quite genuine and sweet and beautiful and kind. I've had more support that I've had now than I did in the last few years.
Oh, that is really wonderful. And as you mentioned, it is always hard to break a conversation like this with parents because, for them, kids are everything. And when they get to know that, something like this has happened, so it might not be an easy conversation. So do you plan to inform them anytime soon?
Eventually, it's going to take me a little while to have the courage to talk to them and sit down and say, look, I've got binge eating disorder, and unfortunately the way I grew up wasn't the easiest way of speaking up and saying, Mum, I need help, Dad, I need help.
Yeah.
I grew up with bullying from people at school, and I just resented myself throughout the years, so I just kind of shoved everything down.
Yeah. I kind of relate to you on that one. It's not easy. Kind of conversations with parents, absolutely, totally understand. So that was a bit heavy but so powerful. So thank you both for sharing such moments from your life. As I said, and as I keep saying, it is not easy at all to open up about your struggles. So there are heaps and heaps of people out there who are ready to judge. They're literally standing there waiting to judge anyone and everyone. So I'm going to say it again. Kudos to you both for doing what is the right thing. So claps.
Thank you.
So from platform, so let's move on to the Galaxy journey. So because it's your first time for both of you participating in Australia Galaxy Pageant. So what do you think you are going to gain out of this whole experience? What are your expectations out of this whole pageantry experience? So Nilu, I'll start with you.
Okay. This is Galaxy. It's my first time. So I was following Galaxy page from long time back onwards. So I saw beautiful sisterhood Galaxy. So I love that Galaxy sisterhood. So I just wanted to participate this pageant one day because I lived in rural area. But we recently moved from Queensland to here, so I know that this is a community impact, community based pageant, not like the other pageant. I participated some of the pageants, but mainly other pageants they focus on the pageant platform and everything. But there's a part called Community Impact Pageant. So my mission and what I'm trying to gain from this pageant is, I personally believe that my mission also just aligned with the pageant mission. That means, so I started my first volunteering activity in 2016. We moved from Sri Lanka to here 2016. So I didn't get a proper job here. So we were under working visa, so my husband was working there, so I couldn't get a job. So I thought to do something like that. So I decided to volunteer for some other company. So Australia Red Cross is my first volunteering experience. So I started my volunteering activity to 2016 onwards. After that, I got so many opportunities. So I believe that Galaxy is the right place, right platform for me, because it's a community-based pageant, not like the other pageants. So I'm just trying to get. I was very shy kid when I was in school days, not like here, because now I have good confidence. The early days before joining the pageant, I was so shy. I didn't do much extracurricular activities when I was in schooling. So after finishing my schooling, I went to a private bank. So I got leadership roles. I promoted as a bank manager. So that step by step, I managed to enhance my confidence level. This pageant also, I just want to build up my confidence level. In addition to that, I just want to master my public speaking skills beyond the stage. So I did several live radio interviews and participated podcast and participated some international interviews last 2 months actually because of the Galaxy. I just want to improve my public speaking skills. In addition to that, I always love to accept new challenges because I participated some of the pageants. It's every pageant's mission is different. I want to get some new friends from the Galaxy as well. That is the another reason. So mainly I would love to serve my community here in Barrett. Barrett is a regional area. It's not like the major areas, Melbourne, Sydney. We have a good community here. They support me well because I got so many invitations from them. So I'm so happy and so proud of myself because it's a regional area. So I just want to continue my volunteering activities here in more. So I just want to serve my community. And those are the major reasons. Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Thank you.
What about you? What are you planning to gain out of this experience?
Honestly, I'm going to be frank with both of you. I signed up for Australia Galaxy Pageant on a whim. I'm going to be frank and honest with it. I was out of a horrible relationship and I was thinking, okay, I need to do something to feel good about myself. And I searched up any pageants going on right now, and I saw this one, like Australia Galaxy Pageant. I'm like, okay, this looks actually really interesting. Had some research on the Instagram and everything. I'm like, wow, this is actually really, really like interesting. It looks beautiful and cool. So I signed, had my phone interview, and I got accepted. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was accepted. I was like, oh my goodness, I was completely shocked. And I guess what I would love to gain out of it is that it's just a lot of fun meeting new girls and just enjoying my time, going to somewhere I've never been to before. I've never been to Sydney, so that'll be a good experience for me. And just meeting everyone and understanding everyone's platforms and just getting to know a new vibe and understanding how everyone works and how everyone does things and just being there just in the moment.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Just have fun. It would be more like a girls get together, having some exploring sessions, and also like doing all sparkly outfits, photo shoots, and so yeah. Okay. So now let's come to the value system that you both hold really close to your heart. So Meaghan, if I have to ask you, what are like the three values that you hold really close to your heart and why?
I didn't understand what's that values.
Like your value system, like what do you value? It might be in a person or it might be generally in life. So what do you value the most in life?
There's a lot of values when it comes to life that I would personally take to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Honesty is my top one. I love honesty. If it's not working with me, I won't work with it. Next thing is just compassion. People have got to have compassion. If there's no compassion, what's the point? And the next would have to be in the moment. Don't worry about the past, don't worry about the future, just be smack bang in the middle of the moment.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. And honesty and compassion, that's my two most important values as well. Like, I really like it when people are honest on the face, like, whatever it is, like, say it on the face and not go behind my back and talk about it. Like, I like honest conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And compassion, yes, of course. And you need to live and let live, be it with ones or other species. So, absolutely. Okay, Nilu, what about you?
The values means I think like I'm very people's person, like the people oriented person. So I value other people's opinions a lot, whether they come from which background, which area. So I respect all the people. So I listen all the people's stories where they come from, and I'm a very people oriented person because I have a good experiences from my job as well. So I worked as a customer service officer. So I believe I valued every person's opinions, and I'm a very good people oriented person. Yeah.
And I'm sure you are going to be a good listener as well. Have to be a good listener. So that is wonderful.
Yeah.
Right. So that was a lot of powerful conversation and empowering conversation. So it's time to have a
Yeah.
little fun. So,
All right. Okay.
okay. So I have three little games. They're very small. Like, it won't take much time. So, if we are pageant girls, we are always doing multiple things. So it's important to have a good memory. So it's based on memory. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show an image and count till 10. So you have 10 seconds to notice what's in the image. And then once 10 seconds are done, then I'm going to ask you questions based on the image. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let me share my screen. Oh. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me stop sharing. Okay, so your first question is, how many blues did you spot in the image?
How many?
The bluey character, did you spot
Yeah.
in the image?
I think 15.
Yeah, about 15.
I don't know.
12.
12. Wow.
Yeah.
Close.
No, you guys were close. So
Yeah.
there were boys there. No, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4 boys there. And how many were wearing green t-shirts?
Oh my God. 1.
Now, do you want to take one more try?
2.
Yeah.
I saw only 1.
All right. So that was question number 1. Okay, let me
Okay.
share the screen again. So since you both have 2 girls, let's do something girly. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let me stop sharing. Okay, so your question is, how many little girls were wearing tiaras?
Oh no.
7.
No. There were 7 girls, but how many of them were
Yeah.
wearing?
Goodness.
I think 4.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
Job. Okay, so your second question is, how many castles did you spot in the background?
How many? 6.
No.
Five.
No. So, so there
Oh
were
my goodness.
one. So there were 8 of them.
Oh goodness.
Okay. So now we go to the third one. So you have 2 images in here, and you will have to spot the difference between the 2 images. And then let me know what you can see. Okay.
Differences.
Differences. Yeah. So you can start typing in the chat box the difference you see.
Chat box.
Let's give a little time for this one.
Mm.
Do you want to start typing?
Yeah.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. I'm stopping it here, mamas.
I could only get
Middle
2.
one is they have different colors.
Yeah, and there was like the mouse on the little side there. That was like a different. Yeah.
Yeah, there were quite a few differences.
I couldn't type quickly.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What are the other differences you observed?
There was like an orangey flower, like in the background or something. That I had like 2. There was a few that I actually spotted. It's just. What else? Oh, there's too many.
Let me quickly share that one. Let's see how many we figure out. Okay, let's start.
So definitely the middle castle.
Yeah, middle castle. Yeah.
The last one on the left castle has blue. That's different. Same with the one on the right. That's a slightly different color.
Yellow and pink.
Yeah. Then we've got that orangey thing down the pathway. That's got a little hanging out in the middle. Same with that thing on the side of it. That's different.
Yep. And then there is a
cat squirrel, chipmunk cat thing. Then the animals in the bush area.
Yeah, that's correct. The color of the door.
Yeah, the color of the door, the window.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot. There's a lot more than I thought. Goodness.
Exactly. All right. So that was fun. Cool. Now, how close are you both to your wardrobe?
To our wardrobe?
So are you in a situation to quickly run from your chair and grab something for this last? No.
Oh,
my kids are sleeping.
Oh, so your clothes are all in the room?
No, there's another room.
So do you have access to where your clothes are?
I don't have access right now.
No, okay, that's fine. So because I was going to ask if you can grab something red from your wardrobe.
I don't own red. I do not own the color red.
I don't have like earrings or anything.
I do not own the color red. Red does not personally look that good on me, so I don't wear it.
What do you want? Red color?
Yeah. Okay. Let's change the color.
I think this is the best I've got.
What do you have in red?
Nothing.
Nothing. Any earrings or anything?
No, I have a hair color red.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Done.
That's fine. Just this.
That's funny. All right, that was so much fun. So that brings us to the last segment. So what is your final message to people who follow you, people who are your family and friends, or who want to, follow a path that you have followed? Like, what is your message to empower others? Nilu, I'll start with you.
Empower others?
Yeah.
Empowering others is my only thing is my only message is if you can, just share your lived experiences to others. Just for the motivation, just always, if you can share your positive messages, positive side, just talk to the others, just to get the motivation. So it will be very beneficial for the listeners, so instead of spreading negative images.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And Meaghan, what do you have to say?
Honestly, that anything is possible. If you dream it, just do it. Like anything is truly possible if you really do believe in yourself. I never thought this was possible, but here I am. I'm actually on a podcast. I
Yeah.
never thought that actually happened in my entire life. Uh, and if you're able to do it, do it. And if you want to make things work, you've got to do it. And that's all I can say is just do it. If you can do it, just do it.
Absolutely. And also, I'll add a little question for the two of you because you have two beautiful girls. So, for little Nilu and for little Meaghan, who are growing up, so what do you aspire for them to become? Not like a career or something, but as a human, as a grown up girl, how do you see her? Meaghan, I'll start with you.
Honestly, I already see my girl doing whatever she believes in. If she believes in becoming an art teacher, she'll be an art teacher. She can do anything she can believe in. That's all I can say. She's 2 years old and she's incredibly smart. Like, I'd have to say half the time she's smarter than me. I'll say that. She is one of the best, beautiful girls that are out there. Like, I can see her doing great things. I can see her doing amazing things, better than I could ever say. I can see her doing really powerful things in the world.
No, that's wonderful. What's her name?
Iris.
Is she joining you for the national finals?
Unfortunately, no. She'll be here back in Brisbane. The week of is actually her birthday, and unfortunately, I won't be there to celebrate. But my birthday is just a few short weeks after that, so we're going to celebrate our birthdays together.
Perfect. That's beautiful. So, Neelu, what do you have to say about your little girl?
The little girl and boy, yeah.
Yes, girl and boy.
Just want to say, be the good citizens to the society while doing only good things. We always guide them as a good parents to just, we don't want to be a good, I mean, the we don't not want to be a good yes, you have to learn, but you have to continue your good things from the family. We are a good family oriented family. We have some good cultural things what we already have from our ancestors. So just I always say them like, just be you. So instead of copying others,
Oh,
so
yes.
just be unique to yourself. Just do some unique things for you. Just try some new things with the academic, and if you can try some kind of your creative side, just do some. Do just I always encourage them to do some creative things with the academic things, and it will be they can balance their life in future as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
these days I have seen my friends and their kids as well. They are so smart. It's
yeah.
not like how we all were growing up. I'm not sure
Mm.
about like or Neelu. I don't know how old you both are, but I'm 35, so
Hi,
I'm
yeah,
so I, I've grown up in the 90s, so it was a totally different era back
mm.
then. But kids these days are very, very smart. So I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's real.
will be so proud of their moms and your son as well, Neelu. So proud
Yeah,
of their moms. So are they joining for the national finals?
yeah.
Oh, it would be amazing to meet them.
Yeah, yes, you have to, yes.
Okay, so before I end the podcast, I have a little message, video message that I want to play for you both.
Yeah,
Let me share that one.
yeah.
Okay, so
Hmm.
hi,
So I'm Shahad Dalal. This is Galaxy 2023. And if I had to give you two tips, and only two tips, it would be the first being please be authentic. When you look at a Galaxy Queen, you will never see one stencil that fits all. We are all unique, we are all diverse, and we are true to our being, and that's what makes you a Galaxy Queen. And the second tip would have to be if you look at any freelance, they're hustlers. They hustle, they work hard, they're always the hardest working person in the room, and they know how to take up space and have a voice for things that matter. So, if this is the path that you want to be on, these would be my 2 cents that I would like to add, and wish you all the best and welcome to the Galaxy family.
So that's Shahad Dalal. She was
Yeah, Mrs. Galaxy. Yes.
Yeah, by becoming the first Indian ever to win the international title. So she is really inspirational. So I requested her to send out a beautiful message for the Galaxy Girls who come on the podcast. So she had to share this one with you.
Oh, she's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And I cannot thank you both enough for coming on my podcast, supporting the fundraising, and as well speaking your heart out. I'm very, very grateful. And I am looking forward to giving you both a big bear hug when we meet. We'll screen you under.
I'm so excited to meet you too. I'm genuinely I've got chills right now. I'm so excited.
So thank you so much for your support, ladies.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.